Welcome to the 8 a.m. 15-minute microdose for macro living. The question we're going to explore today: why am I tired even when I haven't done anything? I haven't done very much. Hey, y'all, I am Madison Samone Chase, or Miss Chase, and I am a lot of things. I am a child of God. I am my mom's daughter, a little sister, and a big sister, an auntie, a cousin, a best friend, a dog mom. I am plant-based, eco-friendly. I am a vintage loving clothes connoisseur raised by an incredible single mom who is my biggest fan, my number one fan, and best friend forever, my BFF for real. I am also a celebrity certified personal trainer. I am a fitness expert. I am a sports and entertainment media host, IT and senior healthcare sales executive, and the world's only three-time ESPN Miss Fitness champion. I was born in Fort Worth, Texas, aka Funky Town, raised in Dallas, and built in Los Angeles, LA. But I attended the best high school ever, located in downtown Dallas's historic landmark, founded by one of the greatest, another GOAT, greatest of all times, American educators, Mr. Booker T. Washington himself. I attended Booker T. Washington High School for the Performing and Visual Arts, as we like to call it, Arts Magnet. It's a lot like the television show or the movie Fame with one of my favorites, Debbie Allen. From there, I trained at Juilliard School with the American Ballet to becoming the world's only three-time ESPN Miss Fitness champion, appearing in more than 450 fitness DVDs, the first of which was with the GOAT, another greatest of all times, celebrity trainer Gunnar Peterson, who trained the entire Kardashian family, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, and Kris Jenner, and Rob Kardashian as well. And as a celebrity trainer, some of my most notable clients include Robert Pattinson of Twilight and Batman, and he was super charming. Chris Tucker of Rush Hour and the Nike Air Story, and Amber Riley of Glee, the Masked Singer and Dancing with the Stars champion. And my very first celebrity client includes Lisa Ray McCoy, who starred in the television series All of Us, based on Will and Jada Smith's life. As a sports and entertainment media host, some of my favorite red carpet moments include chatting with Richard Branson, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Emma Stone, Viola Davis, Tyler Perry, and Tiana Taylor, who I think is going to be the next Oscar winner. So that's a little about me, and I share my accomplishments to honor the sacrifices my mom planted in me so that I could blossom and flourish into the woman I am still becoming. So if you are listening or watching, I want you to pull up a digital chair or an actual chair. Grab yourself a cup of hot or cold herbal tea, and welcome to my cozy home of Cut to the Chase at 8, a 15-minute micro learning moment for macro living. And I am so overjoyed you're here. So, what is Cut to the Chase at 8? It is a twice a day at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. What is it all about? This is where we explore and lean into life through our lived experiences, my lived experiences, your lived experiences, and where we invite lots of grace into the space as we navigate these extremely interesting times. And we're talking about spirit, mind, and body health, which is ultimately our wealth, in micro doses for macro living. So, welcome again. And today's episode is why are we exhausted even when we're not doing much? Join me today and every day for just 15 minutes, twice a day at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And this is my AM episode because this is your 15-minute chance for your daily pause for a cause, for clarity, for wellness, for grace, for intentional decision making. Because how we start our day and how we end it, it matters. Because here at Cut to the Chase at 8, we are chasing what matters. And each episode, my gift to you is three keys and one question. Something practical, something grounded, and something you could carry with you. Wherever you're listening from, turn it up, tune in. And if anything you hear today on this episode pricks your heart or lights a spark, I love for you to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Madison Chase Fitness Inc. Share it with someone you care about and leave a 5-star rating. Now let's take a breath together. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's lean into today's episode of Cut to the Chase at 8, the AM version. So let's cut the noise. Let's get clear and let's get ready. Let's get set, grow, and go. And let's be great. All right, let's settle in. And I want to begin with a question, as I do with most episodes, that many of us are silently carrying. Why am I so tired even when I haven't done much? Not physically exhausted, not physically tired, but mentally tired, emotionally drained, spiritually worn out and worn down. We wake up tired, we move through our day tired, and we go to bed still tired. And that can be confusing, and it feels confusing, especially when your schedule doesn't look overwhelming. But here's the truth. You don't have to do much to be deeply exhausted. Because exhaustion today often doesn't come from physical labor or physical movement. It comes from mental load and emotional labor. So we're going to unpack that. And we're going to start with key number 1. Mental load drains our energy. Mental load is everything your brain is holding on to. It's the remembering what to do, grocery shopping, the planning, the organizing, the anticipation, the worrying, the stress, the decision making, big decisions, small decisions, what needs to get done, what hasn't been done, past, present, and future, and what could go wrong, and what you forgot to do, what's coming next. Your brain is constantly running background programs, kind of like the tabs that we have open on our computers. Even when your body is resting, your mind is still working. And here's the part we don't talk about enough. Your brain, my brain, our brains, they burn more energy than any other organ in our bodies. So when you're thinking all day, processing all day, making decisions all day, managing all day, managing other people and yourself, you become exhausted, not from movement, but from mental pressure. This is why sitting all day can still feel draining, especially when you're on a computer or on your cell phone. And decision making can exhaust us. Planning can tire us out. Overthinking can leave us depleted. And we are not lazy. We are mentally overloaded. This brings me to key number 2. Emotional labor creates burnout. Now let's talk about emotional labor. Emotional labor, what is it? It is the energy we spend managing feelings, not just our own feelings, but others, and being the strong one, and being the responsible one, and being the peacemaker, the person who serves, the person who gives and not given back to, the listener, the fixer, the encourager, and holding space for everyone else while rarely holding the space for us or having the space held for us. It is suppressing your emotions so others feel comfortable. It is suppressing your voice so you won't hurt someone's feelings. It's staying composed when you're breaking inside. It's carrying everyone's expectations, their needs, their emotions. And emotional labor is heavy and burdensome because emotions take energy, and compassion and empathy takes energy. Patience takes energy. Empathy, when you see things that are horrific, takes energy. Self-control takes energy. So when you feel emotionally tired, it's not weakness, it's emotional exertion. And this is why people who care deeply, who feel deeply, are tired. Key number 3, rest is neurological, it's for your brain, and it is not lazy. Now, here's the shift that changes everything, at least it did for me. Rest is not just physical, rest is neurological, it is for your brain, and your nervous system needs recovery, not just your muscles. So, real rest isn't just sleeping, lying down, sitting still. Real rest is mentally quieting your thoughts, emotional safety, nervous system regulation, spiritual grounding, putting your feet in dirt. Sometimes what we need isn't more sleep. What we need is less stimulation, fewer decisions, emotional release, a soft life, mental stillness, nervous system calming. And this is why scrolling can leave you more tired. And this is why binge watching and binge scrolling and watching seminars doesn't restore us. And this is why weekends sometimes don't feel restful. Your body might be still, but your nervous system and your brain is still alert and still reacting. So true rest tells your brain you are safe, you can exhale. And when your nervous system relaxes, your energy returns. So rest is not lazy. Rest is a biological necessity. So we're going to bring this all together. So if you've been feeling tired, exhausted, drained, foggy, unmotivated, procrastinating, emotionally worn out, it's not because you're doing too little. It may be because you're carrying too much mentally and emotionally. Your exhaustion is information. It is your body's whispering. And what is it whispering? Please slow down. Please lighten the load. So, the question that we're going to reflect on today and sit with today, and my offer to you, what kind of rest does my body and brain actually need? Not what sounds good, not what looks productive, not what you're posting on social media, but what does your body and brain truly need to restore? And sometimes the answer is sleep, sometimes it's stillness, sometimes it's boundaries, sometimes it's saying no, sometimes it's a prayer, sometimes it's silence, sometimes it's putting yourself first, sometimes it's a release. Listen, your body always tells the truth. It does. But the question is, are you listening? So before you go, I just want to say thank you from the bottom and the top of my heart. It is truly an honor and a pleasure sharing this time with you. And thank you so very much for continuing to give yourself grace in this space with me. And I am genuinely thankful you chose to step into this cozy digital home of Cut to the Chase at 8 today with me. So before you head out, let's quickly revisit our 3 keys and 1 reflective question. Key number 1, mental load drains energy, and your brain is working even when your body is resting and still. Key number 2, emotional labor creates burnout, and carrying others' emotions and yours and everyone else's around you is heavy work. Key number 3, rest is neurological. It's for your brain. It's not lazy. Your nervous system needs recovery. And what kind of rest, the reflective question, what kind of rest does my body and brain actually need? So if today's episode offered you clarity, comfort, or a pause for a cause you didn't know you needed, and if anything I shared pricked your heart or a little spark, I'd love for you to subscribe, share it with someone you care about, and leave a 5-star rating. And thank you for joining me here twice a day for your daily 15-minute microdose learning for macro living. Now let's close with one breath. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. and again at 8 p.m. And this is Cut to the Chase at 8 a.m. version with me, Madison Samone Chase, or Miss Chase. And thank you for starting and ending your day with intention and grace. And let's get ready. Let's get set. Let's grow and go. And let's be great. Blessings to you and yours until tomorrow.